Hello Pisces, this is going to be a general love reading for the month of November 2019. Um, so when I was shuffling the cards for you, also I'm sorry that I've been gone for a while. I've been had to take a break and I'm also sick, so my energy is off and my nose is kind of stuffy. But anyway, when I was shuffling the cards for you, I got the image of someone walking over a trap door and falling into it. So maybe you're dealing with a situation that you don't know all the details about, or you're in some kind of situation where there's some kind of setup or some kind of trap that you're about to fall into. I'm just feeling like whatever situation you're in, you don't really know all the details about it, and it's gonna or everything's just gonna come crashing down all at once. And that's crazy because I know somebody going through a lot right now, which is weird that I saw that. But anyway, you may feel like you've fallen into a trap door, and you're going through some things that you can't get out of, that you feel like you'll never get out of, or you feel like things are just happening and sneaking up on you, and you don't even know about it, and you're tired of things like sneaking up on you, like hardships or whatever. But anyway, I got a huge tarot deck, new tarot deck, so I'm gonna have to shuffle it and deal differently than I usually do. Anyway, can I get some messages for my Pisces for the month of November 2019? So we have a Pisces. If I can shuffle these cards. Okay, I pulled 3 cards. We have the Ace of Swords. That's about truth. We have the Star. And then we have the Nine of Wands. And underneath the deck, there is the World. So the World could be about travel, could be about cycles ending or beginning. It could be about um, basically lessons being learned, a lot of things. But with the Ace of Swords, the Star card, and the Nine of Wands, what I'm feeling like this is about is some kind of truth has been delivered to you regarding the situation. Um, and it's kind of caused you to have to be self-reliant, and maybe you don't want to go down a certain path with someone because you feel like it's going to be a trap because of what the image that I saw when I was shuffling. So I'm gonna get another. What's under the World card? We have the Six of Pentacles and the Lovers. So some kind of relationship or some kind of give and take situation wasn't working out. Some kind of partnership or whatever wasn't working out, and you're no longer wanting to deal with it or accept it or be a part of it because you want to be self-reliant. You want to basically give to yourself, because you see the Star card. This is like hope, wishes, hopes, wishes, wish fulfillment, and this is also about self-reliance because um, she's watering her own garden. She's taking water um, from this river here and watering the grass, and she's also pouring water back into the river. So this is basically like cycling your own emotions and having control over your own emotions and emotional needs and all that stuff. Um, and with the Ace of Swords, this is definitely also about a new beginning, and as well as it's about truth, it's also about a new beginning. So with the phase of life changing with the World card, which you said was underneath the deck, um, you're realizing some truth about yourself. You're realizing some truth about a situation, about someone maybe. And with the Nine of Wands, this is about basically being a little bit on the defense and standing your ground as well. I feel like the Seven of Wands is a bit about standing your ground as well, but I also feel the Nine of Wands is about standing your ground and being defensive as well. Because look at his face, he's holding on to the stick. And this could be also about being overwhelmed with multiple obligations. Maybe you feel like you've taken on more than you can chew. You feel like there are too many people dependent on you to make something work out, or too many people dependent on you in a situation, because you may feel like now that things are changing because you have to be more of an adult. I'm not gonna say like you weren't an adult, and I also don't know how old you are, but maybe you're getting more responsibilities, or you're realizing you need to take on more responsibilities and be more responsible for yourself. And it also could just be you have one responsibility and is weighing on you heavy, and you have to give a lot of energy to something, or some kind of situation, or some kind of new reality, and it's taking a toll on you. And I'm not trying to sound negative or anything. That's just the energy that I'm getting. And I'm also feeling like this energy of a realization as well. With the Ace of Swords and this cloud, it's kind of grayish. So whatever dark cloud that you've been in, or negative thoughts you've had regarding your situation, your life, or whatever, I feel like there's been some kind of epiphany about how you should deal with things and how you should go forward. And this isn't a very exciting reading, but this is going to be a lot of the energy that you're going to have to take in and dress yourself with for the month of November. You have to stand your ground. You have to be self-confident. You have to be self-reliant and accept that things are changing in your life and there's not much you can do about it. But like, accept it and, you know, move on. And then as well with this Six of Pentacles and the World card, with the Six of Pentacles underneath that, under the World card, I'm also feeling like there's a need to be less reliant on other people. And this could also be a codependent card as well. This could be about expecting someone to give to you, and being dependent on them giving to you, whether that be emotionally or financially, or just validation from others as well. It could be validation or somebody's time or whatever. And this could be vice versa as well. Someone could be dependent on you giving them your time, or your money or energy or love, whatever. So this is a month about learning to do things on your own, learning to be independent, learning to love yourself, and know that you can do things on your own. But I have a new deck, and I'm learning. Oh gosh, a card fell up. Sorry, my camera's shaking. But I have a new deck, and I'm kind of learning as I go. So I'm gonna read the cards after I do like an intuitive reading with them, and give you like what I feel the energies are saying. Let me get some cards for Pisces for the month of November, please. Some cards for Pisces for the month of November, please. Some cards for Pisces for the month of November, please. Ooh, that came out hard. Okay, so we have the Nine of Hearts, and we have the, I was about to say they had nothing on it, but it's the back of the card. And we have the King of Spades. So I feel like if you're a Pisces feminine energy, whether you're male or female or whatever, if you're the feminine energy, I feel like you've been like overly dependent on, not even overly dependent, but you had some kind of male figure in your life that you were dependent on, or you felt like had your back or was there for you. And now you're realizing that that person isn't going to be there anymore. This is so crazy because it's really fitting somebody's situation that I know. I hope she doesn't watch this video, and I hope she doesn't think I'm telling her business. Anyway, it's just a person that you have in your environment that's not really fitting for you anymore. Somebody that doesn't belong in your future. Maybe someone you wanted to have in your life and maybe it didn't work out. And it's some kind of masculine energy that you wanted to be able to depend on, you found out that you couldn't, or you can't really do that. But let's read the book and see what it says. It's the first card. It's called The Rider. The rider is a carrier, a kind man bearing news or a message. He represents swiftness, agility, updates, and feedback. He can be an eligible young man or the other man in an extra man marital affair. Are y'all who cheating? But yeah, like I said, this could be some guy, or you could be the guy, Pisces, or cross watchers. Could be vice versa as well. Some guy, there's some kind of masculine energy that was looked at as a mate, a potential mate, or a mate in some way, shape, or form. And then the next card is the clouds, or the King of Clubs. I don't know the difference in clubs and spades. The clouds symbolize worries and clouded vision. They can also represent confusion, depression, and moodiness. Troubles are approaching or receding depending on the surrounding cards. So whoever this masculine energy was or is, there were troubles and kind of maybe a little bit of illusion and delusion surrounding who they were and what they were capable of doing or providing for you or bringing to you. So whoever this masculine energy is, I feel like you just need to, and this is just me because you can do whatever you want to do, I just feel like you should take a break from them, or maybe let them show you who they really are, or just take a step back and think from more of a mental perspective with the Ace of Swords and see who they actually are, because it could be a person that's not really going to be able to live up to the standards that you wanted them to live up to. And you have to drop the illusion of thinking that they will be able to. But anyway, Pisces, that's your reading for the month of November. Please check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes energies in different placements resonate more. And also, if you like a reading from me, I'm going to drop my email in the description box below. And if you liked the video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and please come back again.